Welcome back to Incog Stories, where stories come alive from the shadows. Previously, Leon, Maria, and Tyler survived a checkpoint ambush, found shelter from the storm, and learned that Haven itself is in danger. But the greatest threats sometimes come from those we trust. This is Ashes of Tomorrow, Part 3, Chapter 13, Mysterious Stranger. The next morning, the storm cleared. A man appeared on the horizon, dusty coat, backpack, rifle slung across his back. He called himself Reese.
Saw the storm last night. Figured I'd find someone alive.
He offered jerky, antibiotics, even shared intel.
Haven's real, but they're closing the northern pass. There's a canyon route, fast but dangerous.
Leon was wary. Reese was too clean, too calm. But they needed help, and Tyler's condition was worsening. They traveled together 2 days. On the third night, while Leon scouted ahead, Reese pulled a radio from his pack.
Package confirmed. 3 civilians. Coordinates transmitting.
Maria heard him. She didn't hesitate. She grabbed Leon's rifle, aimed, and pulled the trigger. Reese crumpled. Leon returned, saw the body, saw Maria shaking.
He was calling them. He was going to turn us in.
Leon looked at her for a long time.
You did the right thing.
Chapter 14, The Fire Line. Soon they reached the canyon Reese had mentioned. It was steep, narrow, and surrounded by blackened earth. Fires burned on the horizon, controlled burns meant to cut off routes to Haven.
We go now, through the smoke. We blend in.
They wrapped scarves around their faces, soaked their clothes. Leon created a flare decoy using scraps from Reese's pack and an old signal fuse. He launched it toward a far ridge. The distraction worked. Patrols moved to investigate. They ran. Choking smoke filled their lungs. Trees collapsed around them. At one point, Tyler fell. Leon carried him the rest of the way. Hours later, they emerged, coughing and blistered, but alive. In the distance, a wall made of shipping containers marked Haven's border. Maria sobbed. Leon dropped to his knees. They were almost there. Chapter 15, The Gate. They reached the perimeter as dusk fell. A lone spotlight shone from a watchtower.
Civilians, we have a child. Please.
Shots rang out behind them. Soldiers in black armor had followed the smoke trail.
No.
Tyler collapsed, hit in the leg.
I've got you, buddy. Stay with me.
A siren blared from the Haven wall. The gate creaked open.
Get him inside!
Civilians in scavenged armor rushed out, laying down cover fire. Leon lifted Tyler. Maria ran beside him. They crossed the threshold. The gates slammed shut behind them. Tyler cried out in pain, but he was alive. They were all alive. Leon looked up at the flickering lights of Haven, and for the first time in months, he allowed himself to believe. Chapter 16. Haven's Walls. Guards in patchwork armor surrounded them with weapons drawn. Leon held his hands up while Maria cradled Tyler, who whimpered in pain.
Who shot the kid?
Leon didn't answer. He only looked back toward the distant hills.
They were military. We were running from them.
After a tense moment, the guards lowered their weapons.
You're inside Haven now, but nothing here's free.
They were taken to a repurposed school gym, now used as quarantine housing. Medics tended to Tyler's wound. An infection had already started.
We'll do what we can, but antibiotics are rationed. You'll need to earn your share.
Maria volunteered at the clinic immediately. Leon offered to patrol the perimeter. Anything to buy more time for Tyler. That night, lying on a cot beside Maria, Leon whispered,
Do you think it's real? Safety?
Maria didn't answer. She just held Tyler closer. Chapter 17. Shadows Inside. Haven was a maze of salvaged metal, solar rigs, and community zones lit by generators. People worked, traded, and argued. But fear lingered. At the edge of the compound, Leon saw a commotion. Armed civilians surrounding a prisoner in black armor.
Caught him trying to signal a drone. Tracked us here.
I'm just following orders.
Whispers spread through the camp. Some wanted to abandon Haven and go deeper into the mountains. Others wanted to fight back. That night, a man approached Leon near the fence line.
We call ourselves the Fault Line. We fight back. We're planning to take out the next patrol.
Leon hesitated.
And if they wipe this place off the map?
Then we make it count.
Back at the clinic, Maria begged him.
Don't get involved. Please. Please. Not again.
Leon looked at Tyler, sleeping, feverish.
We may not have a choice.
Chapter 18. The Signal. A meeting was called. Dozens of Haven's leaders, medics, farmers, and engineers gathered in a metal hall lit by bare bulbs.
We have confirmation. The enemy is triangulating us. We have days, maybe less.
You're all done. Command knows where you are. They've been tracking one of you.
Maria turned pale. She ran to Tyler's bag and ripped it open. Inside a seam, she found a black chip, barely the size of a fingernail.
Reese. He must have put it there.
The room erupted.
Get them out! They've doomed us!
Let us deal with it.
Leon stepped between them and Tyler.
He's a child. He didn't know.
Silence.
I'll take the chip. I'll draw them away. Alone.
No.
I have to. It's the only way to keep you safe.
Chapter 19. The Exodus. At dawn, Leon and 5 volunteers drove out in a repurposed utility truck. The tracking chip was stored inside a lead-lined pouch, hidden among false supplies. From the watchtower, Maria watched him go, tears falling. And so the protector becomes the decoy. The hunted becomes the hunter. Leon drives into the wasteland, alone, drawing death away from those he's protected up until this point. But will his sacrifice be enough? Can Haven survive what's coming? And in the end, who will be left standing? Join us for the final chapter of this 4-part series, where all roads lead to one moment, one choice, one last hope. This has been Ashes of Tomorrow, Part 3, on Incog Stories. The finale releases next Friday. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. You won't want to miss how this ends. Until the final hour, stay in the shadows.